Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Gardener's Journey Homestead. I am Barbara, and today, y'all, the weather has been crazy in Tennessee. It has been raining literally for 2 weeks. So I haven't been able to do a lot of stuff outside. I came out here to record this video earlier and the rain started. So now it's not raining. So I ran out here because I wanted to take you guys along with me, and I just need to get some stuff done, right? So today I'm going to check on my compost. If you guys remember, I started a compost pile, my very first one, using a compost bin. I guess I started it maybe in October. I have to go back and look at my pictures. But I've been learning, researching, trying to get it to do and all that. So today is the day I'm going to take the compost out so that we can start using it in the garden for the spring beds, and then we'll start a new one. So I want to take you guys along with me. So if you are an expert at composting, please stick around. If you're not an expert, please stick around as well as we talk about composting today and me getting my first compost out. Okay, so first, let me just remind you the kind of compost bin I have. This is a Yimby, Y-I-M-B-Y, I think that's the name of it. It is a tumbling composter. It actually has, let me see if I can bring you closer. It actually has 2 compartments. You can see there. It has 2 compartments, which I like, and it's a tumbling bin. So you put the compost in there. You can use one side, and as that one is breaking down, then you can start filling up the other side. So it's the first one that I bought, and so far I like it. And then you just turn it. So let me see if I can show you. Basically, there is, you can see the little grooves. You just turn it, like it's just like that. So I have some construction going on in the back of the house, as you can see. So disregard all that, disregard the wood. Y'all, sometimes it just can't be perfect, right? You just got to get in here and work, and I want to make sure that I show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm gonna grab the wheelbarrow, and we're gonna start emptying the compost bin. Okay, y'all, we're gonna do the compost. So we had to abandon the idea of the wheelbarrow because it's set up too high. So we're improvising using one of my tubs that I harvest in, and I had to get my reinforcement here as well. So we're gonna empty out our first compost. Hopefully you can see it coming out. That's something that didn't break down. Oh, it's this handle right here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, don't lose it. I'm gonna hold this up.
I wanted to get something to kind of scoop it out.
Okay. So husband rigged something here to give it some more height. So we're gonna try to get the rest of it out. So we need the cover. So as you can see, we have it up on blocks to make it a little bit easier to get it out. And then we have it under the bin, and so now we'll take the cover off, and hopefully it's all coming out. Oh no, I still got more in there. This is real life action, y'all, straight from the garden. Okay, so they call this stuff black gold, so I'm not trying to lose any of it. Okay, this is gonna help my stuff grow. Okay, so what do we need to do?
You just kind of.
You need to put the cover back on?
Put the cover back on. You can just try it. I can hold it.
Take the cover off?
Mm-hmm.
see. Hold on, go back there.
Listen, I can see it.
Oh.
You can just talk to him.
Okay, so we're gonna trying to get every last piece out. So this is my first time doing compost. So I'm excited that I have something. For all you composters out there, please leave me some tips down below. I already see that I need more compost. I already see I need another bin and more. Because for all that I'm trying to fertilize as much as possible on my own, I'm definitely gonna need more. Now I do know that you can do the compost to where it's you do it outside, like on a tarp or something, and you just build it and turn it as you go. I opted for this just because it was easier and I needed to start, and we just didn't have time with everything else to try to get something together. Hi, Sunika. Say hi to the people. So that's why we opted for this. And yeah, so after we do this, I'm gonna show you, I have like a sifter, I think it's called a sieve, that I bought on Amazon to kind of sift the compost out, because you'll see that it's 99% broken down, but obviously every little thing is not broken down. And y'all, I was a little concerned about whether or not my compost is ready, because it looks dark, rich brown to me, and I thought it was supposed to be more like of a blackish. But I got this tip from somebody on Instagram. She said to test your compost is to take some and put it in a cup, you know, I just did like a solo cup, and get some radish seeds because they're the easiest to grow. And if your radish seeds grow in the compost, you know that it's ready. So I did that and it worked. So this has been hanging out here for a while. It's probably been ready, and I was thinking that it wasn't. So that's just a tip if you've never heard of that before. If you're doing compost new, is to get the compost, put it in a pot, a cup or something, and get you some radish seeds, because radishes grow just like that, and see if it sprout and grows. Mine did, so that means it's ready. So move out the way so you can see, hopefully, all this beautiful compost. Let's see, make sure that you can see it. Okay, hold it up one more time, honey. Okay, perfect. So we have that much compost, and so now I'm going to show you a little bit of the sifting, and y'all, we have compost ready to go. Okay guys, I'll bring you closer and let you see the actual seed, but basically we just got a flower pot on the bottom, and then that green thing that you see is almost like a sifter, for lack of a better term. And so it just has like a steel mesh grid that has holes in it. So as we put the compost in there, you can shake it, and then all of the fine particles will go into the flower pot, and then everything that's not broken down, like sticks or big clumps, will stay inside. And then from there, we'll just put it right back in the compost bin and let it continue breaking down. But this is a good way, so that way you don't just pour all of this stuff in your garden or raised beds. You want to kind of sift through it and make sure that you have just the compost that's broken down. So you can just see my husband is just shaking it, and stuff is coming out, as you can see. And we're just going to keep doing that until we have just the pure compost that will go in the garden. So this is what the screen looks like. It came with 2 screens, and I got this off Amazon. So you can see the holes on here are a little bit more fine, versus I started off with this one, but it was just too small and I wasn't getting a lot coming through. So I switched to the one that has the bigger squares. But you could actually make this. I've seen people on YouTube make them, just get, you know, some wood boards and then get a metal screen and kind of make your own. So it's whatever works for you. But I bought this off Amazon, and y'all, I bought this probably a year or so ago, before I even started composting. I don't even know why I bought it, or if I bought it for that purpose. I think I saw it. Somebody said I needed it. I'm like, oh, okay, that'd be nice. And I remembered I had it in my garage. So anyway, it's a journey, y'all. So that's what it looks like. So, oh, did we get that all through there?
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to keep going and see what we get. Okay, guys. So we use this. This is what it looked like when it wasn't full. So just a square green bin with the mesh thing that you can pop out. So yeah, you can make this, you can make it bigger. Again, this is my first time doing it, so I think I'm gonna go bigger the next time. But I started, right? And then this is the compost that we've sifted. So all of this is compost that we've sifted. See if you can see that. Y'all, that's like black gold. I'm just proud because I did it. I made my own compost. So I'm sure there are still lessons for me to learn, because what I also don't know is, how do you heat up your compost pile when it's cold outside this winter? Obviously, I started this when it was still warm. I kept turning it, but as it got colder and colder, y'all, I hadn't been out here fooling with it. But I have seen people still do their compost in the winter. So if you have any tips, please put them down below. I'm always looking for tips. Thank you guys for going on this journey with me. So I'm going to take this compost and we're going to use it to start amending beds for the spring. So obviously you'll probably see me as I'm doing that. But thank you so much for joining me today as I released my first compost. And again, if you have any tips, let me know. Remember, gardening is a journey. Just start. If you've never done composting before, start today. You can start in your backyard. You can buy you a bin, just like I did. Remember, gardening is a journey. What are we going to do? We're going to grow together. I'll see you next time.